All right. What's up, YouTube? It is Friday night. Wait a few minutes to let a few people get in here. All right. They're rolling in now, everyone. Hey, Elvis. Now, not my partner Elvis, but there's another Elvis. LCF, what's going on, brother? Are, are you in Texas or on the way back from Texas? How you like that? What's up, Yukon? Chasing America and Melissa Smith. Hope you and your family are safe, buddy. Oh, I tell you guys, everybody's probably heard there's a hurricane that's hitting the Carolinas. This hurricane is, I think it's going to end up being more personable than any hurricane to me before, and also Elvis, ironically enough. But a few hours ago, the eye came through Wilmington, which is where Savannah, Elvis's daughter, lives. But they got out. Uh, they're away from there anyway. But I'm pretty sure they're still in North Carolina. And then my kids, Kason, Aubrey, and Dominic, which I'm hearing he likes to go by Blaine now. So Blaine are in from New Bern, North Carolina, which that's where I was an insurance agent from heck 2010 to 2014. Every day I was working and talking with people from that community, and it really couldn't have been any worse, guys. I'll check your comments here in a minute, but if you look at a map of North Carolina, their coastline, it's different than a South Carolina coastline. South Carolina coastline, there's Charleston, there's some islands and things, but it's pretty much a beach type of thing. North Carolina is a completely different story. You've heard of the Outer Banks, and then there's like the Inner Banks, which that's where I was at, around Morehead City, Atlantic Beach, Emerald Isle, Fort Macon, those type of areas. And then on up is where Ocracoke or Okeechobee Island. I've been there a couple of times. It's pretty awesome. It's like a village on an island off the coast of North Carolina. But anyway, when this storm came in, the eye was at Wilmington, but the top half of it, which that's like the strongest and the most water when it reloads and brings ocean water. Hey, thanks a lot, John Plank, for the $1.99 super chat. For those of you guys that don't know, on your screen, you'll probably see like a little dollar sign thing. If you hit that, I think the minimum that pops up by default is $1.99. I'm not sure how you can get. If you guys want to try to find out there tonight, be my guest. I always put any kind of AdSense money, donations, things like that into making my normal video series better with equipment and stuff like that. When I started, I just had a cell phone too. I got all kind of things now, and I appreciate it all, guys. But back to the hurricane, all of the like come around, went up the Neuse River, which is New Bern's probably 40 miles. I hadn't been watching TV all day. Misty and I've been doing things. Oh, I got glasses, by the way, if you thought something was a little different. But it's dumped so much water there, and it's still doing it now. Like Harbor Town is a neighborhood. I looked at houses there before the one that I bought, which I don't know what the condition of my house is going to be. I think this is going to be definitely a national disaster. I don't know how all they're rated, but it is not going to be good. I mean, the storm's still pounding it right now as we speak. And even after that, when it goes up, the Neuse River goes up to Raleigh and all that, there's going to be so much water that drains into that. There's going to be another rush of water coming through again, and it's underwater. The mall's underwater, Union Point and down where the sailboats are and everything, that's right on the water. That happens. It don't have to be a hurricane to flood it. But, and I'm not even sure about Wilmington. Most of the news I've seen has been about New Bern. So, yeah, I would show you guys my new grill, but I need to replace the light bulb out there, and it's too dark to show you guys. So I'm gonna rewind, check a few comments, and we'll probably end this. This isn't gonna be a long video. I just kind of wanted to touch base. I'm getting ready to go upstairs and go to bed. All right, Ken Justice. Uh, that's the comment that got me going. But I'm glad you're here, Ken. And Mark and Lawrence in Louisiana. Have you got you any crackling or boudin balls yet, LCF? I'm hooked on that stuff. And crackling is like totally keto for me, so I'm okay with it. It's expensive though, but it's very good. But I've had boudin balls a couple of times, and I thought I had gained some weight back, but I weighed myself today, guys, and I hit my target weight that I'd set up set out to begin with, 192 pounds. And I think that was this morning sometime before I went to sleep. If you have a good partner, guys, teaming is totally, absolutely, hands down, the absolute better way to go. If you want to be like something that's really effective, a team can whoop up on a solo driver any day of the week as far as I don't know the trucking you can do. But I mean, there's a lot of ways that personalities don't work. But with Elvis, I'd finished my shift. I couldn't quite make it to Greer, but I don't know. I kind of got out around the Anderson area. Misty picked me up, and I've been off ever since. And Elvis delivered the load, and we're probably gonna like hang out a little bit tomorrow. But he's got a hotel in downtown Greenville. He said he had a very, very tough time finding a hotel due to everybody, evacuating the coast and coming up this way. But Chase's band is supposed to play tomorrow. He's in heavy mellow corruption. He's been a guitar player for the most part, but he can play all kind of stuff. And in heavy mellow corruption, he's the keyboardist. But they start at usually start at like 9, 10 o'clock, something like that at these clubs. But anyway, the Hurricane's going to be up in Greenwood around 10 o'clock. So I don't think I really want to go. But if he's playing, I don't know. I may go, but I'm kind of expecting that to get canceled. We'll see. He's going to let me know. Okay. How tall am I? Well, my CDL says I'm 5'8", but my last doctor's appointment, they put 5'7" on it. I think I kind of rounded up and, they kind of rounded down. Good question, though. But I carry myself like I'm 6'2", with a very good three-punch combo if I need it, in my own mind anyway. When was the last time you hit the gym? Oh, it's been forever ago. Like since me and Elvis hooked up, I've like parked in the parking lot once, but it is as close as I've come. It's but I'm losing weight, but I'm eating better. I'm not eating bread, pasta. Sometimes I have a little rice and a boudin ball, but very little of it. I don't do buffets. And I just try to eat somewhat of the keto way, but I've totally not been perfect on that. I've had pizza like at least twice, maybe 3 times. When was the last time? Okay, there we go. Hey, Kentucky trucker, how's the arm and the elbow? Okay, Rick says he had boudin balls and had to have surgery. What the hell? Tell that story a little bit in the comments. You might need to make a YouTube video about that, Rick. Boudin balls put you in the hospital. You know, right after I made like drop and hook jambalaya the first time, hell, I was in the hospital the next day, like bleeding out my. Well, I ain't gonna get into that whole story, but I did make a video about it. It's called Trucker Jim in the Hospital. There's live action shots from the toilet bowl. 192 pounds at 5'1" is not good. See, I'm not 5'1" though. I'm 5'8". Let's see. Kentucky trucker. People are asking about you. I have been diagnosed with diabetes and got cortisone shots today in my knee. And keep on trucking in strength, and I'm not letting it get me down. Life is about living for the moment and enjoying the thing. You're right, man, because you're only gonna get one, and it might not work out like you wanted the two on back, but you got to keep on trucking and make the best of what you got, because one's all you get, as far as I know, anyway. Amjad, do you do shrinkles we get older? I don't know what that means. All right, guys. This episode's over. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Yeah, baby.